All right, so I'm Sam Hartman, and my partner is Grant Moeller. The book we read for the trade show was called Extreme Ownership by two ex-Navy SEALs.
So the main idea of the book that Sam and I read was to showcase how U.S. Navy SEALs are some of the best and most prolific leaders our world has ever seen. Leaders are not always dealt the easy tasks. Tasks can include conducting top secret missions in Iraq, running million-dollar businesses. This book shows how important trust is in the realm of business and in life. You're only good as the team you have behind you and in front of you. A big emphasis that this book shows is that you can not do everything alone. To be successful, especially in combat, you have to work as a team and trust those individuals on your team. These two SEAL leaders talk about what it takes to win with leadership on the battlefield, in life, and in the business world. So, who created this book, or who are the authors, and when did they do so? The authors of this book are Jocko Willink and Leif Babin. They learned leadership firsthand by leading SEAL Team 3's task unit, Bruiser, and Ramadi. These guys are veteran Navy SEAL officers that led SEALs in the heart of Iraq. This book was released in 2015 and was an instant success. Willink and Babin conduct leadership trainings across the country today that allowed them to bring their military experiences and expertise to the business world to help managers, employees, and companies succeed with leadership and how to run their business. So next, we'll answer the questions of who are the authors, and not the who are the authors, but the author's bias or point of view, who's intended audience, and why was the book created, and what is the tone of the book. The author's point of view is coming from their own personal experience. They lived this firsthand. They had a good military background and with a strict rules, kind of like a strict organization. Managers and general employees in the company are the intended audience for extreme ownership. This book allows you to follow along and learn from these men and the experiences they had. It's kind of like a storytelling book. It's easy to read and enjoy and follow along. The book was created to allow people to see how these two veterans succeeded with their own leadership tactics. And then with the success they had, they have taken that and shown it and broadcast it across the world and are starting to teach employees and companies how to be great leaders.
So a little bit about the context surrounding this book and what was going on in the world when it was written. It was written in somewhat modern times, in the mid 2000s. It was published during the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and it comes from has a firsthand account of soldiers in the war. How we can connect this to Purdue and what we've been learning through 430 is it links together strategy, leadership, and relationship building all underneath one nice package. It kind of acts as a booster shot and strengthens all aspects of strategy. And there's 12 principles taught throughout this book. I don't want to spoil them. But you can apply them not only to the business world, but also to your life. And so some conclusions we took away from this book were a great strategy can fail if not completely owned by the individuals within a company. Clear communication of the strategy is needed throughout the firm. Firms create and sustain competitive advantages by using complete ownership and the skills that come along with it, and make no excuses. And firms also must plan, execute, and sustain the strategy to maintain a strategic competitive advantage. Here are some links to some firsthand accounts that have experienced this book and training that has gone along with it. Thank you for watching our review of this book.